Hi guys, this is SP Gamer here, and I'm bringing you guys another video of basically a Pokemon. We're gonna do Pokemon, guys, and then I apologize ahead of time before anything is just in case if this has already been said or has already been done. I'm so sorry, guys, but this has been in my mind for several years. I think it's been in everybody's minds for several years. Ever since Hoenn has came out, we thought of having all Pokemon combined in one. Since Johto and Kanto were together, we thought that Hoenn might be together with alongside these games, but unfortunately it wasn't. It was his own region, own place, so it was somewhere else, right? So basically what I was thinking, guys, having this whole premise, to be honest, guys, I'm so sorry, but it has to be a PC game. It can't be a Wii game or a Wii U game, DS game. It has to be a PC game because of all the memory, all the basically how I wanted to set it up. It needs to be a PC game. So basically, these games will be expansions. You know how Worldcraft, yeah, WoW, and StarCraft. I basically have one set, and then it expands to the next set and next set, and there's like level capping and stuff like that. That's what I'm kind of basing this on, guys. And if, like I said, if you guys done this already, I'm so sorry. So, and then if you guys like it, please share it to other people, and maybe it could be done. Maybe Game Freak will hear it, or Pokemon Nintendo, someone will hear this, and maybe they'll like it, and then have an idea to do this. So, guys, so we're gonna have expansions, right? So basically, we have the first premise is gonna be Kanto, then Johto, then Hoenn, and so on, so on. So Sinnoh, Unova, and Aloha, into Aloha, because I think that might be the end. That's what a lot of theorists have said. So let's just hope that is not, and then it keeps going. But this is how we're gonna base this on, okay? So it's gonna be an expansion. We're gonna start off with Kanto. Basically, our level, we're gonna have level capping because we have to have level capping, or else this whole, how can I say, this whole idea that I have is not gonna work. So we start off at level 70, and from there, all the Pokemon in Kanto are only gonna be level 70. No, nothing else. We can't go anything. We can't go beyond that. And all the gym leaders and all the Elite Four and Champion, all of them are gonna be a lot harder than they are now. Now they've seemed it too easy. So and unless you're like me, then we're like, guess that's why it feels easy. But if you were a beginner, I want it to be a lot harder and even harder for basically older generations like myself. So basically, we're gonna start off with Brock being a little bit harder than normal. I would say raise him up a little bit to kind of like I think right now he's, if you play red and blue, I think he's 12, 14, with Onyx being 14. I would say maybe giving Geodude being between 14 to 16, and then so on and so on. And as the gym leader progresses, I would say increase their caps 5 more levels. With Giovanni's the last one, his Pokemon would be 50. His last Pokemon, I would say 65, or I mean 55, which a little bit higher than normal. So make it that whole fresh new game, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Now, as we go to the, like I said, only 70s are capped for every region, for this region, for Kanto. So basically, we get to the Elite Four. I would recommend the Elite Four be all 70. I mean, all four. The Elite Four be all level 70. Now you'll be like, wait, so they're maxed out already? Yes, they're going to be maxed out. And the champion, here's the twist, guys. The champion is going to be level 75. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Not as easy like, oh, I could sweep this person like nothing, because he's like, I could be a level 80 and he's at like a level 70. So it's like not a big deal, right? But this is where it gets like kind of fun, because it's not going to be so easy. He's level 70, so you have to think about it a little bit more. It's like 5 more levels. It could make a big difference. Yes and no. All right, guys. Now, that's the premise. That's our basis that we have. Level 70 Pokemon. And basically, I think that's it. Level 70. I don't think there is anything else. Okay, for Kanto. But now let's go to the next region, this is where it kind of like expands to the better idea of why am I thinking like this. So the next expansion is Johto. As we know, Johto's pretty fun. It has its own game. But you're gonna be like, okay, so my capping for the other generation is 70, so I could bring them over and use them to beat the whole game like in seconds. No, 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 no. We're not gonna have that, guys. We're actually gonna like cancel all that. You can't use Kanto Pokemon whatsoever. Now, hear me out, guys. I know you're gonna be like, what? No, I want to use my Kanto Pokemon to beat this game. No, no, no. So we're only gonna use in this game only Johto Pokemon. Honto. Yeah, only Johto Pokemon in this whole entire game. So we're not gonna go into like We're like, oh, but what about Steelix? What about Scizor? What about Eevee, Umbreon, and Espeons? Well, basically that's the whole thing. We're not gonna be able to get them, like, at all. You can't access them at all because it would kind of mess up the game because you could get a brand new I guess Eevee or a brand new, like, I don't know, Onyx, and it's already be at level 60, and you're like, well, I can just evolve and kill. No. So basically our premise is only Johto Pokemon. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Their cap is going to be level 75. So as we see here, we have 7 regions now. We have basically Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, I don't know what's the next one. Bad Pokemon fan. Bad Pokemon fan. So it's going to be, yeah, so it's Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and Aloha. Aloha? Aloha. 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 The Aloha region. So basically it's going to be, this is how it's going to, guys. So basically it's going to be 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. Once we get to the Aloha, usually a lot of theories are saying that this is the last basically game that we're going to get about Pokemon until it changes and completely revamps it or something like that. Which I'm not sure which is very, like, we don't know what's going to happen. So that's my whole premise, guys. So we're going to go, that's how we're going to level it. Cap level every single level, and every single game, every single expansion, you can only use the Pokemon that are provided for you, basically of that region, and you can't go into basically the other generations because then it's gonna mess up the whole thing. Now you're gonna be like, okay, so when can I use my new Pokemon? So this is where I feel like it's gonna be a little bit easier, a little bit kind of interesting. Once you reach basically the doorway, you know how it's always like a grand entrance. Once you reach the doorway of the Elite Four, I would say to have basically your access to have every single Pokemon that you had captured before. So basically, if you have your starters from Kanto, or your basically your team from Kanto, you could bring it in and combine it with the team from Johto. Now, guys, this is where it gets tricky again. The Elite Four is always gonna be max cap. So basically, if we're in Johto, which is supposed to be level 75, the champion always gonna be 5 levels above the cap. So basically, you're gonna have a challenge every time you go into the game. So it's not gonna be you could use any Pokemon from the Kanto. After you got all 8 badges, you got to the doorway. You could use your basically all your Kanto and then all your Johto. So basically, all your Pokemon now you can get 5 more levels above to normal. So basically, if you have your Pokemon level 70, you could get them to level 75. If you have your Johto Pokemon already at level 75, then you don't. Yeah, you get me. You're understanding where I'm going based off this. And then basically this is how we're gonna keep going through every single game. If I'm talking too fast, I'm so sorry, guys. It's just like I wanted to say this for a long time, and I want to do this video for a long time. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I believe that would be it. And I want the games to come out maybe give us 1 year or between like a year and a half to bring out the next game, the next game, the next game, the next game. Because it'll be kind of like, yeah, you can bring them all at the same time, but I would say like give us time so we can finish one level and bring something else. And also, if you have something new ideas, guys, I would like you guys to write it down in the comments below. That something I didn't base on, something I didn't talk about or forgot about that I was supposed to mention today, but I don't remember exactly. So, guys, so please, guys, please subscribe. Please like. If you like this video, if you want to see me more rambling, talking, more game episodes or whatever, guys. And if you guys think I forgot about something that you guys would think a good idea would bring out, I would like to hear it. I would like to see your comments. And also, guys, what else? I think that's it, guys. I don't know what else I was gonna think about. Just basically expansions, level caps, restrictions, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully this video is not too long for you guys. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully it gives me more ideas what could be below, and share it, guys. Share this video to other friends, so maybe they could, maybe one day could get to Game Freak, and Game Freak could have an idea like, oh, we could do this. Like, yeah, we can. It's not gonna be a Nintendo or Wii game because it's like it's hard, but you could have a PC game, which is a lot of people are kind of switching to. So yeah, guys, let's hope Game Freak hears it, or Nintendo, so we could have this idea that I have to go through. All right, guys, thank you for watching, guys, and then hope enjoy your day, and I don't know, peace out.